We'll start with talking about why mantras are for the heart. The heart is considered central in many spiritual traditions. So the heart is the place where there's a spark of life. In some traditions, it's like the flame of eternal life. In some traditions, it's like lightning. So it's where that connection to the spiritual world, to the etheric world resides. In the East, in Hinduism, when someone is devoted to a particular deity, your goal is for that deity to reside in your heart. So Hanuman, for example, he is known as the devotee and extremely loyal to Sita and Ram. So when he opens his heart, you can see Sita and Ram in his heart. So that's an example of imagining a deity in your heart. So for me, I have tended to focus on the heart as part of my spiritual path from day one, from the time I was a teenager. And that was because I really felt, at least in this lifetime, that that was where I should focus, that I shouldn't actually focus on developing psychic abilities, for example. I worked for a while on developing healing abilities, learning meditations and visualizations, and I had some incredible experiences with that. And at the same time, I've always felt that it really needs to come from the heart. So what your intention is the most significant thing. So let's see what else about the hearts here. The energy of the heart can draw the Kundalini upwards. Many traditions will focus on bringing the energy, the Kundalini, the mother energy, that coiled snake image, from the base of the spine up to the crown, which is like a physical counterpart to enlightenment. So what's happening on the physical level. And you can also accomplish that through focusing on the heart. If you focus on the heart, you can draw that energy upward, and then it naturally can move up to the crown. Other people will focus on the third eye, and I did find that it was quite possible to develop psychic abilities by focusing on the third eye. And I also felt, again, that the heart was really sort of the home for me. I come from a Western tradition, and in the West, for example, Saint Therese, I was raised Catholic. Saint Therese talked about the interior castle, like creating a place in your heart. And the Brahma's cave is the Eastern form of that, where you're creating a space in your heart where you can always retreat to. Obviously, in the West, I am a householder. I have 5 children, and I ran a multimedia business for many years, mostly in financial software and the natural health industry. So, I know what it's like to be working full-time, raising children. I actually homeschooled children during some of that time. So to try to balance all of that, it's like you're not retreating. You can't just go off into a cabin all the time. And so to have a place in your heart where no matter what's going on, you can retreat to that, I think that is really a key thing, or at least it has been for me, a way to keep equanimity no matter what the vicissitudes of life going on around you. The other thing about the heart is that it does focus the energy of the sun. Your solar plexus, that's why it's called the solar plexus, focuses the energy of the sun, but also your heart. I love the visualizations of fire around the heart. And so there is a connection there.